In recent years, Iraq has steadily reemerged as one of the most strategically significant countries in the Middle East and beyond. Once known primarily for decades of conflict, sanctions, and instability, Iraq is now redefining its position through economic recovery, geopolitical balancing, energy influence, and regional diplomacy. Its journey back to prominence is neither simple nor complete, but it is undeniably underway. Iraq's unique geographic location, vast natural resources, historical legacy, and evolving political landscape are all contributing factors to its renewed importance on the global stage. Today we will talk about how Iraq became one of the most important countries again. So, before we start, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Historical context, from powerhouse to crisis. To understand Iraq's resurgence, it is essential to examine its past. During much of the 20th century, Iraq was considered one of the most advanced and influential Arab nations. It possessed a strong education system, modern infrastructure, and a rapidly developing economy fueled by oil wealth. Baghdad, the capital, was a center of culture, science, and intellectual life. However, this trajectory changed dramatically due to prolonged periods of conflict. The Iran-Iraq War in the 1980s drained resources and destabilized the country. This was followed by the Gulf War in 1991 and years of economic sanctions that crippled Iraq's economy and infrastructure. The 2003 invasion further disrupted governance, leading to years of insurgency, sectarian violence, and political fragmentation. These events pushed Iraq from a position of strength into a prolonged state of crisis. Geostrategic location, a bridge between regions. One of Iraq's greatest strengths lies in its geography. Situated at the crossroads of the Middle East, Iraq connects the Gulf region with Turkey, Iran, Syria, and Jordan. This makes it a natural hub for trade, energy transit, and political influence. As global trade routes evolve, Iraq's position is becoming increasingly valuable. Projects aimed at linking Asia to Europe through land corridors are bringing renewed attention to Iraq's infrastructure potential. Its location allows it to serve as a gateway between competing regional powers, making it indispensable in diplomatic and economic initiatives. Oil wealth, the backbone of Iraq's revival. Iraq holds some of the largest proven oil reserves in the world, and this resource remains central to its growing importance. Oil exports account for the majority of government revenue, enabling the country to rebuild infrastructure, fund public services, and stabilize its economy. In recent years, Iraq has increased its oil production capacity and improved its export systems. Partnerships with international energy companies have helped modernize extraction techniques and expand output. As global demand for energy persists, Iraq's role as a key supplier strengthens its geopolitical relevance. Moreover, Iraq is beginning to explore diversification within the energy sector, including natural gas utilization and renewable energy projects. While oil remains dominant, these efforts signal a long-term strategy for sustainable growth. Political stabilization, a gradual but crucial process. Political stability is a critical factor in Iraq's resurgence. Although challenges remain, there's been noticeable progress in governance and institutional development. Elections, while sometimes contentious, have become a regular feature of Iraq's political system, reflecting a commitment to democratic processes. Efforts to reduce corruption, strengthen state institutions, and improve public services are ongoing. While these reforms are not without obstacles, they demonstrate a growing recognition among Iraqi leaders of the need for accountability and efficiency. Additionally, Iraq has managed to navigate complex internal dynamics involving various ethnic and religious groups. While tensions persist, the country has avoided large-scale conflict in recent years, allowing for a more stable environment conducive to growth and investment. Defeating extremism, a turning point. The fight against extremist groups marked a significant turning point in Iraq's modern history. The rise of ISIS in 2014 posed an existential threat, as large parts of the country fell under its control. However, through a combination of local forces, international support, and coordinated military efforts, Iraq successfully reclaimed its territory. This victory not only restored national sovereignty, but also boosted Iraq's international standing. It demonstrated resilience and the ability to collaborate with global partners. The defeat of ISIS also created an opportunity for reconstruction and renewed investment in previously devastated regions. Economic diversification, moving beyond oil. While oil remains dominant, Iraq is increasingly focusing on diversifying its economy. Agriculture, once a cornerstone of Iraq's economy, is being revitalized through modernization efforts and irrigation projects. Fertile lands along the Tigris and Euphrates rivers offer significant potential for food production and export. The government is also investing in sectors such as construction, telecommunications, and transportation. Infrastructure projects, including roads, railways, and ports, are being developed to facilitate trade and attract foreign investment. Entrepreneurship is another growing area, particularly among Iraq's young population. Startups in technology and services are emerging, supported by a gradually improving business environment. These developments indicate a shift toward a more balanced and resilient economy. Regional diplomacy, balancing competing powers. Iraq's diplomatic strategy has evolved significantly in recent years. Rather than aligning exclusively with one regional power, Iraq is positioning itself as a mediator and bridge between rival nations. This balancing act enhances its importance as a neutral ground for dialogue. Iraq has hosted talks between countries with strained relations, demonstrating its ability to facilitate communication and reduce tensions. By maintaining relationships with diverse partners, Iraq is strengthening its role as a stabilizing force in the region. This diplomatic approach not only improves Iraq's international image, but also attracts economic and political support from multiple sources. Infrastructure development, rebuilding the nation. Reconstruction is a key component of Iraq's resurgence. Years of conflict left much of the country's infrastructure in disrepair, but significant efforts are now underway to rebuild and modernize. Projects include the restoration of electricity grids, water systems, schools, and hospitals. Transportation networks are being upgraded to improve connectivity within the country and with neighboring regions. Ports and airports are also being expanded to support trade and travel. These developments are essential for economic growth and improving the quality of life for Iraqi citizens. As infrastructure improves, Iraq becomes more attractive to investors and international partners. Youth population, a driving force for change. Iraq has a young and dynamic population, with a significant portion under the age of 30. This demographic presents both challenges and opportunities. While unemployment remains a concern, the energy and creativity of young Iraqis are driving innovation and social change. Education and skill development are critical areas of focus. Efforts to improve access to quality education and vocational training are helping to prepare the workforce for emerging industries. Youth-led initiatives and civic engagement are also contributing to a more active and informed society. As this generation becomes more involved in shaping the country's future, it will play a crucial role in sustaining Iraq's progress. Energy transition and global relevance. As the world moves toward cleaner energy, Iraq faces both risks and opportunities. While reliance on oil presents challenges in a transitioning global economy, Iraq's vast resources also provide leverage during this period of change. Investments in natural gas capture, reduction of flaring, and exploration of renewable energy sources are steps toward aligning with global trends. By adapting to the evolving energy landscape, Iraq can maintain its relevance while preparing for a more sustainable future. Challenges ahead. Obstacles to overcome. Despite its progress, Iraq still faces significant challenges. Corruption, political fragmentation, and economic inequality remain pressing issues. Public dissatisfaction with governance has led to protests, highlighting the need for continued reform. Security concerns, while reduced, have not been entirely eliminated. Additionally, dependence on oil revenue makes the economy vulnerable to fluctuations in global prices. If you like this video and would like to see more like it, please give it a thumbs up, leave a comment, and click the button to subscribe.